Well, hello, it's me again, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing today. I had quite a rough week last week, and that is why I was not able to put a video out on Friday. I actually filmed one, and I had one ready to go, and I sat down to edit it, and I had zero zero audio on it. And I wasn't about to try to dub the whole thing. So I just said, scratch it, we'll skip it, and we'll refilm it, and I'll put it out this Friday. So we'll be doing a take two on that one. But as far as any chores today, I have a couple things I need to do. I have some repotting I need to do, but I'm not going to be able to do it today because I'm not sure what I'm repotting and what's going where. And let me kind of take you on the story as to what's happening. So the last time we were at IKEA, we had been looking for some alternative plant hangers or some way for my husband to display and store his ferns. He didn't want a typical plant hanger because he hates having to take them out to water them, and being that they're ferns, they're very high maintenance. He wanted something a little bit more easily accessible. So at IKEA, we found these hanging planters that were perfect for what he wanted. And upon searching the entire store, we found one. They had one in stock. And although one was enough for what he had right now, aesthetically, it would look nicer to have them tiered and to have several of them. So we decided the next day, we bought the one that we saw, but we decided the next day to order two more from another IKEA location that did have more in stock, and they won't be delivered until tomorrow. Upon the domino effect of events, once he gets his hangers and he can situate his ferns, that will allow me some space to move around a few of the plants I have in the bedroom, which would require some repotting of some of the plants and removing some of the plants that are in there now because I want to put them on moss poles. So I kind of am waiting for him to get his plant situation settled, and then I can work around him with my plant situation because it's easier to figure him out than me because I have a lot of plants and I can just work around him. So that way he keeps his ferns happy. I'm kind of have my hands tied until we get that taken care of first. And then I will start to do some more repotting and get that figured out. But in the meantime, I figured what I can do today was I want to make a moss pole for a couple of plants that are just starting to get very large, and I want to put some support and possible trellis or moss pole or something for them to grow up. So I'm going to put those together, I think, and do that with you. And we'll do the repotting and stuff later. In the meantime, moss poles. We're going to work on moss poles. And maybe just some stakes. I think I might even just stake a couple of them. But let me walk you through what I got and show you so you can see what I'm working with. To start, I got these very long hardwood stakes at the dollar store for $1.49, as you can see. And I was either, oh no. I was either going to use them as plain stakes for support or wrap them in moss. And I will probably do both because there's 5 in there. So I have a couple of that to do. And then I know a lot of the people, oh, sorry, that is so loud. I know a lot of people, oh my gosh. Anyways, I know a lot of people make moss poles with that plastic netting that wraps around it. And when I went to my Home Depot, they did not have it. But I saw they had bird netting, and I thought, you know, with a few zip ties, I think I can make this work. So I also appreciate the fact that, sorry, I gave up. I also appreciate the fact that it is long, so I don't have to do quite as much cutting. I can just wrap the sphagnum moss around that, and then wrap the bird's netting around it and zip tie it, and that should essentially do the job. I can even sew it, which I think might even be a little bit more secure and probably even easier. So if I have enough twine, I might sew it, but we'll see when we start getting to work on it. But okay, I'm gonna pick these up and hopefully I'll stop dropping them. Okay, but plant number one, and I think this is the main one I'm going to work with today, and that is my rhaphidophora tetrasperma. As you can see, it is getting super tall, and I want to put a very long support stake in the center so this monster can actually grow nice and big and have some type of support, and to be able to actually wrap it around and get nice and full. Guys, daughter is up, as you probably saw, so I'm going to cut it off there so I can give her some more attention. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.